Amazing how people go quiet when the auctioneer walks up to the front. I went and visited a vendor recently in a multi-storey apartment block. It was quite an interesting exercise. As I walked up to the main entrance at the bottom there downstairs, I looked up and I saw something falling off one of the balconies. And I thought, whoa, what's this? So I reached out and I caught it. Yeah. When I caught it, I was walking inside and I looked at it, it was a glass eye, and I thought, wow, gee, what's going on here? Anyway, I made my way up to the second floor to my vendor and knocked on the door. And when she came out, I said to her, I just caught this coming down off one of the balconies. And she looked at it and she grabbed me and she did the old French kiss on each cheek. So appreciative. And I said to her, do you greet all your auctioneers like that? And she said, only the ones that catch my eye. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to the EVES Victoria Street auction room here this morning. I share that with you just to try and lighten things up, because I know buying and selling at auction can be quite stressful. My name's Grant Child, and my role is to simply facilitate proceedings here this morning and help you buy one of these absolutely outstanding opportunities. We've got 3 properties for you this morning. Obviously no guess as to what my job is, but Emma, she'll look after all the technology, and if you need any assistance throughout proceedings, we've got Janine and Mark that are on here at the back of the room. Just pop your hand up, they will come and they will tend to any questions, queries or issues that you have throughout proceedings. So auctions, they're no different to any other process, and buying and selling real estate, it's all documentation. We have that, so let's just cover off that documentation quickly. You're bidding and buying on the basis we've provided you with the buyers and sellers guide. If you haven't got them, they are over there on the table on the left hand side of the room there, and co-located on that table also is the finalised copies of the contract of sale that we've had circulated. Now that's been circulated in draft form, as you see coming up here on the screen. Those finalised copies over there, I'll alert you to any changes that have been made throughout the proceedings as well. So you bid and buy on a cash unconditional basis, no surprises there folks, also no surprises. Vendors have obviously set reserve prices subject to them being reached or indeed exceeded. Then the property will be sold to the highest bidder. So give it your best shot here today. And the other thing that I just want to highlight to you as far as the contract is concerned, you do bid on that cash unconditional basis, and of course you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. So based on that folks, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, accept that contract that we work to. I'll just cover off a little bit as far as the conduct of auction. That's what you see up there in blue on the screen. It's on the front page there, so I know you will have already read that, but I just want to cover off a couple of important points. One is your obligations. Immediately on completion of the auction, we require you to, of course, sign the contract and pay your deposit. We only ask for 10% of the purchase price today, and of course, unless you've had a variation with our sellers that needs to be agreed to prior to your bidding. So if you haven't got that sorted out, then best you talk to one of our managers and get it sorted before you bid today. The other thing I just want to cover off, folks, is vendor bidding. Now, there's nothing to be afraid of as far as vendor bidding is concerned. There's a myth out there in the marketplace that it's used to push the price up. That's absolute rubbish. I will only use a bid. I'm the only one authorised to use a vendor bid. Right, and nobody else will be submitting any vendor bids, including the vendors. I will be the only one doing it. I will disclose them to you, and I only use a vendor bid if I've only got one person that's participating in the auction and I'm well south of our seller's reserve price. It is simply a technique to work alongside you to get you to what I call the bidding platform, the negotiating platform rather. We'll pause the auction at that stage, continue negotiations and see if we can help you purchase the property. So a pretty straightforward process. Whilst you might be thinking of a question, I take the opportunity of welcoming our viewers watching via the live stream. We do have registered telephone bidding on our first property, so just make sure that you are aware that all the documentation has been signed, and of course to any other viewers online watching, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome into the EVES Victoria Hamilton auction room here this morning. Any questions, folks? Any final things that I can help satisfy you prior to bidding and buying one of these fantastic properties that we've got on offer for you this morning? No questions? Right, Emma, let's go straight on to the first property, and that is 478C Bedford Road. Tarun Kumar has been marketing this property, doing a sterling job as well there. I know you've been busy with this one there, Tarun. That's Tarun over there on your left-hand side. This property here, folks, it has got so much potential that I reckon even Stevie Wonder would see it if he went through the property as well. Now, the legal aspects of it, let's cover that off before I give you a few pearls of wisdom about the property itself. It's a freehold estate. SA 34A folio 53 in the South Auckland Registry Office is the record of title that confirms all of the legal aspects. And you purchase 823 square metres of land, more or less. Now, just a quick reminder that the HRV system, the EV charger in the garage and the TV aerial are all as is. There are no warranties as far as those are concerned. There is an additional clause in the contract stating that the vendors are acting as the executors of the estate, pretty standard. And of course, as the executors of the estate, they can't make necessarily all the vendor warranties. Therefore, clauses 9.1, 9.2, 9.35, 9.36 and 7 are deleted, and 9.31 and 9.32 have been amended. So just making sure that you are aware of that as well. I'll also bring to your attention, folks, I know most of you have already done so, but if you are bidding on this property today, if you haven't, if you are bidding on the basis that if you haven't already signed the purchaser's consent form, giving you some disclosures, you will sign it at the same time as you sign the contract, and that consent form is disclosing to you that the vendor passed away in the property in January of this year, also confirming that we've made you aware of the removal of the wall between the kitchen and the lounge that doesn't have a council consent or permit, and you've been provided with a copy of the building report from the executors, and of course the purchasers, you've been recommended to review the council files and complete your own due diligence prior to purchasing the property today. But I know Tarun has certainly made you aware of all of those things, your settlement date being the 21st of June. Like I said, we do have registered telephone bidding on this property here, folks, so all the documentation has been signed and approved by the buyers and sellers. So back to the property itself. Let's have a look at what you see up there on the screen. There's that, look at that great sized garage there. It is a fantastic opportunity here. It's a home that's already had a little bit of a nip and tuck here and there, but there's plenty left for you as the new owners to modernise and perfect this particular property indeed. You've even got, have a look at the screen there. You've got some beautiful wooden timber floors there that you can work with. There they are there. You can just actually visualise what's going to happen when you finish with those, whether it be you sand them back and really realise that beautiful deep timber, dark timber, or whether you cover it with the plush carpet that slides your feet where your feet won't even want to leave home. So it's really up to you. You've got the king size section. You've got that ultra size double garage that I've already mentioned to you. Even got the EV charger, as I mentioned, in the garage as well. Conveniently located near the Te Kowhai School, the local kindergarten, a short distance from all the local amenities. So you don't really need me, folks. Well, you do need me. You need me to help you buy the property, but you don't need me to tell you any more about the property. You've all had that opportunity to view it, feel it, do your homework. Now is the opportunity to buy it. Who says go? What's your quantum? No such thing as a silent auction at EVES. Where would you like to start me away? I've got a figure in mind, folks, but my figure might be different to yours. You've got the opportunity to start the bidding away. What would you like me to start it away at? Nice quiet location, Tarun. Everybody's going to fit in the room. It's going to fit in perfectly.
350.
Pardon, sir?
350.
Ooh, 350. Probably a little bit optimistic, but that's okay. I did ask for a start. It's $350,000. We're going 50 rises from here. We certainly need to be north of that with property of this calibre. At 350, who takes me to 4? Here's your opportunity now. At $350,000, an opening bid over here on the right-hand side. First call now. Let's get on the bike and peddling. Second time. Third. Last opportunity for you to join us. Yep, 400. At 400 we go now. 400 it's over here. Do we say 450 for you there, sir? At $400,000, your second bidder just in front of you there over your right shoulder. At 450. At $450,000 it is there. At 450. 500. At $500,000, she says here, at 500. Where do we go from here, sir? Happy to take a 25 if it's going to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. But at an even $500,000 over here on the right-hand side, against our telephone bidder and against our other folks here in the room.
520.
520. Happy to take your 20 there. Do we show? Should we fight fire with fire and go 540 there, ma'am? At $520,000, there it is, directly over your right shoulder. At 540 we go now. 540, 60 would be the immediate retort there, sir. At $540,000 on the right hand side here. 540, making it 60, shall we there, sir? Just do it quickly, it won't hurt anywhere near as much.
550.
550 at 550. Staying in the 20s there, shall we, ma'am, and make it 570, or happy to fight with 5 and go another 10? At $550,000 with our starter bidder over here at 550, making it 560. 555. Oh, down to the 5s. Okay, slowing it down a little bit. That's okay. Okay, I'm here to help everybody today at $555,000. Do we say 565 for you there, sir? Keep the pressure on with another 10. Now let me leave you out over here on the left-hand side, folks, at $555,000, but I'll take a 5 if it's going to help you, sir. No prizes for second here. All the 5s, 3 5s, 3 zeros.
560.
560. At 560, another 5, should we say there for you, ma'am? There's no prizes for second. I've already mentioned that. Have a think about what's on offer here for you. Don't forget you even get the EV charger in the garage. $560,000, 65? 62. Down to the 2s. 562. What's your retort to that there, sir? $562,000. It's over here on the right-hand side. Are you absolutely 100% sure there, sir? 562. Where do we go from here? Any value of property like this at this sort of value, sir? What about another 1,000? $562,000. It's over here. I'll call it 3 times, folks. Otherwise, I'm going to chat over here. First, second.
3.
563. 563. Down to the singles. Let's make it a tax and go slowly.
565.
565. Beautiful. Love your work there. At $565,000. It's over here on the left. What do we say to that? Another 6 is it? Another single is it there, sir? What about you, man? 566? 66. 566 it is. 67 or 70? 70 would be the strategic move. It's over here at $566,000. Are we in or out?
567.
567. 68? 68? Yep. 68. I know what's going to happen. It's going to be 69, isn't it? $568,000.
570.
570. Beautiful. Loving your work there at $570,000. Let me tell you, good on you, ma'am, there at 571. At 571, welcome you back in at any stage, sir, because I'm going to sell the property here to the highest bidder today. At $571,000, we are on the market. We sell away here at 571. It's over here on my right-hand side, your left.
572.
2. 3. 572. Be very clear. Pride of ownership on the line here today at $572,000. 73 or 75 would be a better move, I would suggest. One more. 73.
74.
74. 75. This it's easy for me to count with these things. $574,000 is on the left-hand side there, ma'am. Make it 5 3/4. 75, shall we say? 75. One more, she says. 76. 76 it is. Go on quickly. 77. Singles a bit like a taxi ride, just takes us the long way around. $576,000. 77, shall we say, ma'am? $80. Beautiful. Loving your work there, ma'am, at $580,000. Take a leaf out of your book and maybe go $585. Otherwise, I sell over here at $580,000. Have we got your absolute best at this point in time? We're selling away now at $580,000. Back in again, sir. Maybe one more. Even a half if you've got it. At
582.
82. Ooh. 582. Oh, don't let it go now, ma'am. You've been doing so well.
No, I just made it more expensive for them.
We're just getting to know each other. I don't have any friends in the auction room. That's one thing about an auctioneer. We have to sell to the highest bidder. At $582,000. Are you absolute sure? Dig deep in the bottom of the handbag there. There might be a lazy 500 there to put it on top there. Could be their last. You're the only one that can test it. At 582, are you absolutely 100% sure, ma'am? At $582,000, sir, are you back in? First call now at $582,000. It goes 83, 83, and then you got the timing on a Swiss watch there, man. She told me, ma'am, you keep talking.
84.
584.
I'm just pushing them.
keep going. 584. Try another push. Bring the bulldozer in. Give it a good shove. $584,000. 590 would be a good move. Yeah. Is it going to be you? Should we go 585? 585 is a round number. That could be their last. If you're holding it, they can't do it.
No one does round numbers.
You've never been to one of my auctions before, have you? At $584,000 this time, ma'am, have I got your absolute best? At $584,000. Once I call now, second time the hammer's up, don't let it come down and crush your dreams here at Bedford Road. Third, final opportunity quickly before it goes. It goes. Sold to you, ma'am, at $584,000. Appreciate the spirit of bidding, ma'am. Sir, conditional buyers, sorry, you've missed out. Property's now sold.
Well done, Tarun.
Moving straight along to number 67 Limeworks Loop Road, folks. If you're looking for a home nestled among lush gardens and a contemporary family home that offers an absolute tranquil retreat with breathtaking views of Mount Parongia, then this is simply it. Can we just have a little bit of respect, please, folks, for the next buyers and sellers of the next property? Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you, much appreciated. We've got Aman and Siobhan have been marketing this property, doing an outstanding job, as all of our team here at EVES do. It is a property that has got an impeccable interior that spans approximately 221 square metres to deliver the ultimate versatility and absolute quality family living. Now, looking at the legal aspects of the property, it's a freehold estate, and when you look at record of title 318732, you see very clearly that this property offers you 6,756 square metres of good old Kiwi terra firma. Now, there's a couple of heat pumps. They've been added to the channels list. Likewise has the microwave and the 2 bathroom extractor fans. They've been added to the channels list since the documentation was originally circulated. 6 weeks from today's date is your settlement date for this outstanding property. And I say outstanding, have a look at the photos that are coming up. I know you will have all seen it and felt it when you've actually viewed the property, but it is simply something outstanding. You've got the absolute glamorous kitchen. Well, all I can suggest to you folks is that kitchen there that you see on the screen is a striking laboratory for your culinary exploration and is the true hero of this home indeed. The bedrooms with us strategically set apart with access to the outdoor areas as well. It is really a prime spot out there in the outdoors, as you see there, looking out towards the, look at the wonderful views that you've got as well. It's simply stunning. Sitting out there in the outdoors, a prime spot where your summer days are just going to morph into long nights imbibing and barbecuing with friends like we all enjoy to do. I can suggest to you buyers with this property here, the smartest way to grow your money is to buy property. So it's time now for you to unsubscribe from your property search and buy this outstanding property. I can tell you now, our vendors are very, very keen to see this property sold. They are here to work with any cash that might be in the room here today. I call for an opening bid. Where do we say go for this fantastic property at 67 Limeworks Loop Road? Great option for you. Think about what the family are going to get to enjoy when you move into this property. It is simply stunning. From the time that you set foot till the time that you step out, your lifestyle will completely change at this address. Who says go? Here's your chance. Looking for an opening bid now. Just think about yourself sitting around the outdoor fire out there in the outdoor living area. Simply superb indeed. Looking for an opening bid. First call now for a start. Don't let the kids get too friendly with the animals there. Just imagine waking up to that beautiful country smell. Simply stunning. Second call for a start. Third, last opportunity, are we in or out? Man, Siobhan, we obviously haven't got any cash for this one here today, so I'm going to close the auction. What sort of buying power do we need for this wonderful property? I've probably made it sound a very expensive property, but how much do we need to buy this?
Yeah, vendors are motivated and ready to sell at $1,199,000.
$1,199,000. That's the price on the property there, folks. You see it on the screen. If you are watching via the live stream, make sure that you ring today, because when that price gets out in the marketplace, I suspect, guys, you're going to need your fuel tanks full of fuel. I think you're going to be busy. Once people see that price out there and see those photographs, they're going to want to view that property. You're going to have a sold sticker on that signboard as quick as a flash. It is very, very good buying at that sort of value, folks. And if you are looking for a quality home and a quality lifestyle, then there it is at 67 Limeworks Loop Road. The auction's closed. Price now $1,199,000. Shall we move straight on to the last one that we've got here? Neil Ransfield needs no introduction. He's been around in the real estate market for a long, long time here in Hamilton. And this particular property at number 1 Sunny Hills Ave, well, it is simply an immaculate Sunny Hills home that exudes a sense of contemporary comfort as well. When we look at the legal aspects of it, it's a cross-lease freehold. That's all confirmed and described in Record of Title SA 60B, folio 75. 14th of June, Neil, is still our settlement date. Bit of flexibility around that as well.
Anytime.
Yeah, so if you need an alternative date, then just talk to Neil. He'll arrange that for you. So let's have a look at the home itself. I know you would have experienced it when you viewed it, but it's perfectly aligned for relaxation. It's got that modern kitchen as well that's certainly well equipped with all the mod cons. Just nice, comfortable living areas there as well. Opens nicely to the outdoors. In fact, that flow from the indoor to the outdoor simply just inspires social interaction with family and friends as well. As I said, that modern kitchen there, just absolutely fantastic indeed. It's an opportunity here for you today, folks, where I hand the easel and paintbrush over to you to paint your portrait into the history books of this property. And I can tell you now, if you're chasing sun, don't let the opportunity to buy this property sit today. Your opportunity is here. Who says go? Number 1 Sunny Hills Avenue. Again, very motivated vendor, keen to work with cash today. I think that's a fair comment to say there, Neil. First call now. Second time for a start. Third, last opportunity for cash buyers. Obviously, I haven't got any cash interest for this one here today, Neil, so we're going to close the property.
Yep.
So you've got conditional interest, so there we go. How much do we need for a property like this, mate?
On the market at 779, and she has to go to Aussie, so needs to move.
So there you go. Price to sell, not to start negotiations, folks. $779,000 is your buy now price using the Trade Me terms. Again, another one, folks, be quick. I know how our EVES Hamilton team work. They are simply superb. This property will be sold in no time, particularly with that very realistic price getting out there in the marketplace. 779, buys it, ring Neil, and he'll help you from there. That's all we've got for you today, folks. So pop back again next week. I'll be back and happy to talk to you again with some more properties coming up with our great team at EVES. Thank you.